Dang, wait a minute. The last one, I didn't have like audio because of the mic that I was using didn't work. Certainly like the one that I'm using now, but I have to use it because I need like a gamer set to use. I don't have one yet. So this is episode 3. Probably not gonna be as long as the other one. I don't have the timer coming.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Arkansas Travelers and the San Antonio. Into the box now, Chris Vasquez. The early season average pushing up near 350, so he's definitely been a bright spot for his ball club. Hard hit ball to second. No problem here, one away. Digging in now, Chris Church. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
I figured out, don't run.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game. He's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Andrew Bond.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit out towards second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. The relay. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. Standing in, Gilberto Lopes. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Hit hard to the right side. And that's through for a hit.
Well, I like that approach right there. Hard ground ball to right field. And comes to the plate, you see the guy holding the runner at first, and the second baseman double play depth. You create a hole right there, and you try to shoot the ball right through it. Great execution.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit sharply on the ground. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Digging in to try it again, Chris Church.
Second baseman, Chris Church.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Vasquez moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance? Eldon Dunn. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Eldon.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. There's 1.
No, why did I?
On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here. Digging in once again, Chris Church. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Grounded to third. Dunn is up with it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Church.
Chris Church.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Vasquez moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
I don't really have any equipment.
Ready for another shot now. Wilson McCormick. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Wilson
hit hard on the ground towards second. Church. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Craig Medrano. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Hit hard on the ground to second. Church.
Dang it, I missed.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Hey, get me to make it up in the
Riding in once again, Johan Barrera. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And he's retired, 1 away.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Arkansas Travelers. At the plate, Chris Church. He comes into this one trying to keep up the hot pace. Well over 400 here to start the year. Hit on the ground out to short. Brinkley takes it in. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening mark. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Church. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Sierra is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back. Now at the plate, Gilberto Lopes comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Church. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Eldon Dunn. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Eldon Dunn.
Sent on the ground out to second. Church comes up with it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
I was correct.
Now in the box, Chris Vasquez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Ready once again, Chris Church. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. High in the air out towards shallow right. McCormick is there. 1 down. Stepping into the box, Clyde Brinkley. For 1 with a run scored thus far.
Brinkley.
Gets dirty and gloves it. The throw. It's there. He got him. Woo. Now at the plate, Chris Church. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Church.
Hey, your turn now. No one better. Here you go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hits this one hard the other way. He'll come to the plate with it. They get the force at the plate. On to first to complete the double play. Digging in, Chris Vasquez.
Leading off for San Antonio.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
R2.
Knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Stepping into the box, Johan Barrera. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the...
He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Travelers get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Nick Vogel earns his first win of the season. Mike Tanaka closes the door for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
And 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight we wrap up this. So stepping in, Chris Church, and he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Aguilera rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Batting 8. First baseman.
In now, Trey Watkins. And it's been a slow start to the year, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in,
he didn't step on the plate.
Third baseman.
Are you being serious?
Philip Yang.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Stepping up now, Lane Leeper. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
Lane Leeper.
0-2 count, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits. So coming to the plate, Chris Church. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And that's in for a base hit, his 2nd in as many trips to the plate. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball, and took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Trey Watkins.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Into the box now, Philip Yang. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Yang.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And they'll slap the tag. Striding into the box, Chris Church. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Line towards center field. Vasquez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Standing in, Leo Velez comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. Hit back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball.
Now batting, Chris Church. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. From the stretch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Gonzalez is on his way home. And the throw in gets away from him. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Now batting. First
into the box, Trey Watkins. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Now to the plate, Philip Yang. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Church rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second. Runner around third on his way to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Now that's a nice piece of hit.
Digging in, Roger McCarthy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second baseman,
hit hard on the ground towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Yeah.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Craig Medrano, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly and not in time as the run scores. At the plate, Chris Church. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Chris Church.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Sierra. And the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Ray Fuentes earns the win, his second. Brian Camacho was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Mike Tanaka records the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and
A player who's had a hot start at the plate gets a check-in from his batting coach, who is simply looking to establish trust and rapport early on. A good minor league coach never passes up an opportunity for a teaching moment.
Equipment. Sorry, Beal.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Springfield Cardinals and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Rod Watson, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he pitched into the 5th inning last outing. I think we've got to get more. I want to see more of this game. If he's able to go deeper, keep his team in it, and maybe walk away with a win. That's what I'm looking for in this game.
Into the box, number 43. The average currently sits below 200 in the early part of the season, so he's hoping for a turnaround starting in this one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Stepping in, Chris Church. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Chris Church.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And that's the first.